What's up, good folks? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Bernicia, and you're here with N.E.X.T. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, the notification bell, all of that good stuff. All right, y'all. So I'm back with another Erica Mena, 2 ways with Erica Mena's recap. Okay, we're on episode 6 at this point. Now, I did not recap last week's episode. I'm sorry, y'all. Between life and work and all of that stuff, I got a little bit busy, okay? So, because I wasn't able to drop the recap before Sunday, I was just like, fuck it. We'll just pick up from this week. But, with that being said, nothing too major happened last week. But there was a few things that I took note of, and let's talk about it, okay? So, for last week, there was the whole situation that went down between Pussy Lips and Cat Dog. So basically, Pussy Lips was telling, Pussy Breaker, like, oh, Cat Dog got a crush on you and things like that. And I remember when I watched the scene, I initially got really pissed off because I was like, I hate it when, women, natural born women would sit up there and play all in somebody's face. Like, most men, when they hear that a gay person or a trans person or something like that likes them or is attracted to them or something like that, a lot of men get offended and become irate and belligerent, and they get mad about shit like that. So I feel like she was trying to incite violence within Pussy Breaker about the whole situation, and I don't like that, because it's like you're putting a target on Cat Dog's back. For what reason? You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any reason for her to start something between Cat Dog and Pussy Breaker.
That's stupid.
However, Pussy Breaker didn't give her the reaction that she was asking for. When she told him that Cat Dog had a crush on him, he basically said he took it as a compliment. And I big ups to him, because that's a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you confident within yourself, like, shit like that won't have you so bothered.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
And so phased. But I have seen in real life guys overreact for just the simplest things, such as a gay dude walking past them. So I understand the homophobia is really big, okay? But with Pussy Breaker, I love the way he handled that situation. So anyway, Cat Dog and Pussy Lips got into a little back and forth. Cat Dog read Pussy Lips for filth. Ultimately, Pussy Lips was one of the people that was sent home in last week's episode, okay? Good riddance, all right? Good riddance. Didn't seem like Erica liked her no way. Rat-a-tat was also sent home too. Now that one surprised me, because when they got down to the bottom two, it was between Deacon O and Rat-a-tat. Now, as much as I like Deacon O, like I've said before in my previous recaps, I have talked to him in real life. Well, not in real life, but I've talked to him before. I had a conversation with him before. He seems like a really genuine, nice guy. He's laid back, cool, all of the good things. He has a lot of good traits about him. But unfortunately, considering the crowd, the group of people that he's in, he's not standing out much. So I was really surprised that she chose to send Rat-a-tat home over Deacon O, especially since that she showed more interest in Rat-a-tat. However, this week we will get into the reasons why Rat-a-tat was sent home. Okay, there's some tea there. And so then there was this whole situation with Mr. Thing. I'm pretty sure by now you guys just have seen the clips. The clip went viral. Okay. So basically they was at eliminations, and Bambi asked Mr. Thing, like, are you sure that you want to be with Erica? Like, are you sure that you swing this way? Meaning, is he straight? Mr. Thing went to go on and express himself about how, he's attracted to Erica. He's never been with the man, never, touched the man or nothing like that. And so then Migos calls him out. Migos like, okay, well, we get that you've never been with a man. You're a virgin, right? But are you attracted to men? And while Mr. Thing was indeed trying to ignore Migos, Erica called him out on that question. He was like, she asked Migos to repeat the question because she really wanted to know the truth. Like, are you attracted to men?
I've never been with a man. I've never kissed a man. I never touched a man. I've never done anything.
Are you attracted to men?
Erica, I've been loyal in the house. I have not been in people's beds.
Migos, what did you just ask him?
And I just
he said he never touched a man, kissed a man, fucked a man. Cool, you a virgin. Are you attracted to men?
If I was attracted to men, I'll be with a man. No, Erica.
Erica, I'm your fucking best choice. Give me my fucking chain and stop playing with me.
I'm here for you, Erica.
Do you want to be on a date with you, or do you want to be on a date with Pussy Breaker?
Do you have a place to live?
Crazy.
This is a lot.
And that was a whole little scene right there. But regardless of what anybody say, I really believe that Mr. Thing is at the very least bisexual. But being that he say he is a virgin, my thing is, if you are a virgin and you've never been with women and you have a tendency to, you have a lot of feminine tendencies, I feel like he's not attracted to women. I feel like he's attracted to men. Now, I've heard word on the streets is that Mr. Thing is bisexual. That would be believable, except he claims that he's a virgin. So I feel like if you've never been with a woman, then you can't be bisexual. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been with a woman, if you're not attracted to him, you're not bisexual. And I just feel like at this point, just own up to it. Like if you're not straight, just admit it. But however, he is on a dating show. And the person that he's trying to date is a woman. So, you know, logically he wouldn't admit that, you know what I'm saying? If he's just on there trying to get fame or whatever it is, he's not going to admit that he really doesn't like Erica. But I don't know, child. We'll see later on in this season, I guess, what the real deal is. So that's that. Anyway, episode 6 starts off with Mr. Thing and Cat Dog in the kitchen. Okay, so Mr. Thing is in his feelings because, you know, obviously he's been put on the spot about the whole do he like men situation. So he's in his feelings and he's talking to Cat Dog and he's telling him like he feels isolated. He feels, you know, singled out and, you know, everybody's going against him in the house and things like that. And so, you know, then him and Cat Dog kind of get into, you know, they talked a little bit about the eliminations and how they were surprised that, you know, Rat Attack got sent home over Deacon O. For some reason, everybody on, seems like most of the cast don't, I won't say they don't like Deacon O, but they all just don't think he's what it is. And I don't know. I just feel like it's to each his own. Perhaps this was the wrong show for Deacon O. Maybe he should have tried a different show because Erica is the type that go for bad boys and things like that. So it's not easy to just make a 360 and try something new. You know, some people, they have to bang their head against the wall a lot of times before they learn a lesson. So perhaps she's not at that point yet where she really wants to find somebody that's different from what she's dated before. Try something different, whatever the case is. So anywho, yeah, so then Mr. Thing apologized to Cat Dog, okay? And he apologized by saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know you was a man on the bus. I was just saying, like, I was just talking about your futures and whatever, woo. And so Cat Dog had to correct him because I thought it was a little shady too. Like, you ain't, she was like, correction, I'm a trans woman, not a man, okay? And I think she was right to correct him. I don't know if he was trying to be shady because it seemed like he was having a moment with her. But then again, I don't know because Mr. Thing is a shady ass, fake ass bitch. So I don't really know, but I really feel like it was shade for him to say I didn't know you was a man because Cat Dog clearly doesn't consider herself a man. She considers herself as a woman. That's how she portrays herself. That's how she carries herself for the most part. Okay, so she corrected him real quick, like, nah, bitch, trans woman. Okay, Bria also apologized. Cat Dog also apologized about you know what she said to him on the Sprinter van when they first got there, talking about him being a bottom and things like that. But one thing I'll tell you, baby,
you are gay.
It takes one to know one, so it is what it is. And so they agreed to do like an alliance to try to get other people out of the house or whatever.
But I think your apology. Thank you. I said yours too. I think that we should definitely, you know, talk about alliance and stuff. Why don't we get an alliance?
Let's focus on, I think the alliance should be getting the people who don't have that loyalty trait, because at the end of the day, I do care for Erica, and I do want the best for her. I'm not forming no fucking alliance with you. You're too fucking messy.
So...
but all in all, it is fake via Mr. Thing's confessional, okay? Now, in this scene right here, you have kind of like I call it a group session, okay? You got Cheeky, of course. This bitch got to be in every scene. Cheeky amigos, and then Golden Ticket comes in and join them. Okay, so this Golden Ticket, I'm gonna tell y'all something about that Golden Ticket. Now I'm starting to see a lot more of his personality, and the more I see of his personality, the less lame he becomes to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I think he's a handsome guy, but I feel like he does too much. With the Willy Wonka hat, with the overly dressing, with the different color shoes and the mustache, like that's too much for me. I'm sorry. Like, it might be for somebody. Cassie seems to love it. Cassie, that bitch love her some Golden Ticket. Her and they both like each other. I wouldn't be surprised if Erica eliminate him so that he can go off and fuck Cassie. I at this point, child, whatever. And so, anywho, now we get to the scene switches and we get to see Erica and Pussy Breaker on their date. Okay. So in this scene, we get to find out a lot more about Pussy Breaker. Now, like I said, in my previous recap, I did say that, sometimes people look at a person and judge them by what they do for a living. Like, you know what I'm saying? Porn stars are actors, okay? So just because they are one way while they are performing doesn't necessarily mean that they're that type of person. So when Pussy Breaker was saying, admitted to Erica that he was shy, I kind of started to see it a little bit then. Like, that just seems like he's way more calm and demure than you would think. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just unfortunate that he's unalive. I'm sure most of you guys know by now that this man is no longer living. Okay, he was unalive apparently while out at a nightclub or something like that. So yeah, that's crazy. And another thing too, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Pussy Lips, R.I.P. rest in peace to her. She was found, unalive too. They say they found her in some abandoned house. Her family doesn't know how it happened or what she was doing in that particular area. I hear that allegedly this girl was, she was following the baddies. Okay, so I think she was trying to go to the Baddies Africa auditions, if I'm not mistaken, or was it Baddies Midwest? I don't know. It was one of the auditions, and they found her unalived. So my thing is also the things that I've dug into this girl and found out about her. She was a very racist person. She just said a lot of fucked up shit about black people in general. But I will say this: whatever you say in life will follow you in death. Okay. The shit, and especially nowadays, anything that you put on the internet, your feelings and your sentiments about people, if you speak hateful rhetoric, then listen, you can't fault people for how they feel about you, and you can't expect your people to cry at your funeral if this is the way you carried yourself in real life. But still, it is what it is. So moving on. Yeah, Pussy Breaker basically talked about, he has a mom who has a terminal illness, that he has custody of his younger sibling, and he has a daughter, and he's basically like the provider. He does what he has to do. And I heard also that he was he didn't mention it on the show, but I heard also that he was a licensed he did dental implants, the denture implants or whatever. But like I said, rest in peace to the both of them. And it's really crazy how Zeus is not, talking about this or doing some sort of tribute. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. So it do seem like Erica really likes him anyway. She really wants that man. Okay, so we'll see how things work out. Anyway, in the next scene, group session. Okay, so listen. These people is getting tired of Erica friends, okay? Bambi and fucking Cassie, they getting sick and tired of their ass at this point. This bitch, so when Bambi and Cassie comes out to tell everybody about the challenge or whoop de whoop, she gonna tell them, talk about some, come out, bitches. thinking like I understand like these people are contestants and they dare to try to get this fight for the attention of your friend, but bitch, they not done for you. So why are you being so rude and unreasonable? It's shady as fuck. I don't know, but I live for it though. I live for it. I swear. I swear I live for it, but I just couldn't be one of them people, man. I'm like cat dog. I don't like you neither. Like so anyway, Cassie and Bambi tells the girls about the challenges, whoop de whoop. And so we get to the pool party, okay? Everybody's out there with their sexy swimwear on, trying to do their big one. And so, there's a lot of jealousy spread throughout this pool party, okay? Erica's making her rounds. She's showing certain people, like, attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's showing Gangsta Bass some a little attention, cheeky, and you know what I'm saying? So then she gets over to Migos. Now, this is what Migos dropped the ball. Because Migos had the opportunity to do her little big one real quick. I mean, she be popping her shit so hard, though. So she's like, she asked Erica something. So Erica was like, why you questioning me? Like, Migos was like, because I won the challenge. And, you know what I'm saying? Some shit or whatever. So her and, Erica having like little cheeky banter with each other, right? And so Erica tells Migos that she got 5 seconds to do that little thing that she do. Some little shit. No. She told her she had 5 seconds to do what she did at the blindfold challenge, right? Migos ain't take the bait, man. She ain't take the bait. That bitch sat there and looked stupid. Like, man, come on. You should have did your big one because you had her attention. She's about something. Erica talking about something she ain't never been with studs. I don't really believe that. I don't know if I really believe that. And then you get Mr. Thang. So at one point, the camera flags, you see Mr. Thang over there by his side, over there off to the side. So Baby goes over there. She's like, oh my God, you crying. Don't do that. I was like, I started fucking rolling on the ground. Baby, really? Don't do that? That doesn't sound comforting. Like, Baby ass is a trip. Shit. But Mr. Thang is a trick because it's like, dude, get the fuck out your feelings, you sensitive ass, ashy mouth ass bitch. Like, get out of your feelings. Like, you stay in your feelings about some shit, but you always talking shit. How you have that much mouth, but you so fucking sensitive? God damn. But I know it's getting to him, though, that people questioning his sexuality. Like, of course, it will get to anybody if people keep questioning you and it seems like people keep coming for you. However, you have a slick ass motherfucking mouth. And you be instigating shit. So, of course, you're going to have people that's a little untoward toward you. Personality matters. Like, how you treat people is what matters. Whatever. So, anywho, you get Cassie and Willy Wonka with a golden ticket over there having a little conversation on the side. Now, that Cassie, she want to fuck her some Willy Wonka. I don't give a fuck. She like that nigga in all his motherfucking colorful ass clothes. She love her some Willy Wonka. She's like, I really digging your style, child. So he over there telling her how, because he don't admit it. He like him some thick girls, which makes me further more intrigued by him. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. It take a confident ass nigga to fuck with him a big bitch. I'm gonna tell you that. It take a confident nigga because. And I know most niggas, when they like bigger girls, they have bigger dicks. Okay? It be like some niggas, they don't like girls with too much ass. They don't like girls with too much meat on them because they don't know if they can handle them. If they can ride them properly. But bitch, niggas, big dick niggas, they don't, trust me, a real big dick nigga don't discriminate. He don't discriminate. And golden ticket give me big dick nigga energy. I'm sorry, but I would have to nigga, you have to take off that trench coat and the coat that you have under that. Get rid of that cane. Get rid of all them clothes. Get rid of them. I don't know. I would want to change too much about him. And if that's, Cassie seemed to accept him as he is. So anyway, he over there trying to get his Mac on with Cassie. Deacon O comes walking. Deacon O came over, and I get it. Everybody trying to get their way in. You know what I'm saying? They feel like the friends are the key. Like if they get in with the friends or whatever, they're good. I see that seemed like everybody seemed to want to pitch themselves to Cassie or whatever. So I think my thing is, what it is for Deacon O, I feel like for the viewers, from the viewer perspective, it looks like you go from not doing nothing to trying too hard. In this episode, it looked like you. That's exactly what it looked like you did. Okay, it looked like, you know what I'm saying, you went from playing background fiddle to now you doing too much. Like when you came over to Cassie, was talking to Cassie, it sounded like you were trying to put yourself as a sale pitch. It didn't sound organic. It didn't sound like you was in your element. And I know, like, being in that situation, trying to fight for somebody's attention against so many people, it can be difficult. However, I feel like confidence is something that exuberates from itself. I feel like if you would have been less intimidated by the environment or less uncomfortable or nervous, you would have been able to execute your game plan nicer. Because I like the fact that, you know, he came bearing gifts, you know, and stuff at the end, and things like that. But I do also feel like presentation matters too. Like how you came with the flowers in the bag. No. I feel like if you would have came with your nice little flower set up, a nice little basket put together with liquor that did not come from the bar, because that's you giving the competition more room to fucking put you down. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that rap should have been memorized. Those are my critiques, but I give you an A for effort, because I do see the fact that you definitely stepped up, made your presence more known. I just don't like how they downplaying you, because like I feel like this just ain't a good environment for you. Maybe you need to be on a different show where it's more of a relaxed vibe, because I don't like how they downplay you. Like me personally, I love a corny nigga because they are loyal. If nothing else, a corny nigga is loyal, and then those niggas are moldable. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Deacon O is the type of dude that you can, once you can get him, and you can, you know what I'm saying? He's moldable. I feel like you can definitely work with him. Looks wise and everything. Personality, he might not be used to like a bitch. If you out there, if you like a flashy type female, if you a bitch that's like in Erica League, I feel like a guy like Deacon O will be the perfect thing for you, because you can introduce him to something new. You can upgrade him. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Upgrade. You can upgrade him as far as like his swag, his personality, and help him build more self-esteem. Because believe it or not, we women, we do it all the motherfucking time. We can build a nigga up, or we could destroy their ass. But if you get with the right one, you can always make. That's why I tell people. Yeah, and I know I'm going off on a little rant with this one, but this is why I tell people, like, I always say, I would rather take a nigga that can't dress, that, you know what I'm saying, that's a little corny, because as long as he treat me right and he's good to me, and I can definitely look at him like he can't be butt ass ugly, but if he a little corny, and you know what I'm saying, because a nigga like that, I've literally been in a relationship like that before with one of my exes, and within the time frame that we was together, that nigga had on his whole swag about himself had on changed to upgrade it, because sometimes the person you get with can uplift you and bring you up. And that was one of the best relationships I had. It was just pubescent love, so we grew apart. But you know what? That was one of the best relationships I had. And to this day, this nigga around here still fine as fuck. And I be thinking about splitting the block, but hell, I got I got my own life done moved on. But I'm telling you, like, we do it all the time. We build these niggas up. And if you feel like him being corny I feel like a person being corny should never be an excuse to not want to be with that person or give that person a fair shot. Like, I don't feel like that's ever should be an excuse. Now move on for that. So anyway, we go to the bull challenge, okay? So this bull challenge had me on the fucking floor. I kid you not. I was on the floor, dead. Now let's get into this motherfucking bull challenge, child. This bull challenge was, listen. This bull challenge was crazy. All right. Now, I am so sick of being beat up with all of these unreasonable fucking requests. Like, it's one thing if you make you have a challenge, but they be making the challenges completely fucking stupid. Like, you want them to ride a bull with one hand, okay? And that is supposed to signify what exactly? That you can ride with Erica? Like, you mean to tell me, bitch, your life goes up and down like that so motherfucking much, bitch? Like, what, how is that symbolic? Like, what is the purpose of that? I don't find Whatever. So anyway, let me talk about the ones that stood out in particular. First up, Cat Dog. That motherfucking wig. Bitch, Cat Dog was on that motherfucker, and I don't know why this bitch decided to ride the bull backwards. Okay, that's fine. You ride it backwards. But within 1 second, that bull nuck one time, and that wig flew off Cat Dog head. It's like, now you see it, now you don't. That bitch, I tell you now, that bitch looked like damn Bruce. She went from Cat Dog to Bruce. Real motherfucking quick. Now, Pussy Breaker. Child, when he came up out that shirt. Honey, when he came up out that shirt. Well, he made that shit look sexy. Dickarella, now that bitch did, of course she did good, because obviously she's a pro dick rider. I mean, I think she did. She stayed on that bull longer than everybody. Matter of fact, yeah, because she won the challenge. Definitely did fucking good. Mr. Thing. Man, Mr. Thing had me on the fucking floor. This nigga had me on the floor. First of all, so he decides to blindfold himself. Right? And he gets on the bull, lasts all of maybe 20 seconds. Not even. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And when he gets off the bull, he decides to tell them, hey, don't cut the music. Keep the music rolling. And he decides to do... He did this dance. This nigga all on the ground gyrating and shit. And I was just like, whoa. What the fuck? He's like, I'll fuck the shit out of you, Erica. Trying to be like Goldilocks. I was just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But I was dying laughing. Like, when he bit back that first time, I was like, is this nigga possessed? What the fuck was he doing, child? Oh my God. I have never been so embarrassed for somebody. And the fact that he was so serious. Oh God. Okay, so Gangsta Bang and Closet Freak, they both gave sexy. Like, both of them hoes definitely did their damn thing, cause them bitches both look good. But Goldie, for me, my favorite one was Goldie. I'm telling you, bitch, Goldie turned me out on that motherfucking bull, bitch. I was looking like, that hoe looked good. Like, that bitch was like riding that motherfucker. She was slapping that shit. I was just like, God damn, when that bitch spit to the side, that's what killed me. That's what took the cake for me. When that bull, when she fell on the side of the bull but still was gripping that motherfucker, I was like, that if that bitch didn't look motherfucking finer than a motherfucker, I said, go dang! Goldie should have won, hands down. Goldie should have fucking won, man. She did come, I think, second place. If I'm not mistaken, I think Pussy Burger came in first. I forget, but child, it was the runner up was Dickarella, Pussy Breaker, and Goldie. But that motherfucking cat, that motherfucking Goldie, boy, that Goldie did her damn thing. All right, so anyway, now we get to the scene switches, and I guess Cat Dog feeling some kind of way because the bitch humiliated herself. So she goes in the kitchen and starts shit, okay? So she accused Migos and Dickarella of doing something. She say Migos went in Dickarella room and was in there from this certain point in time to that certain point in time. And if I did the calculations correct, they basically was in a room together for 14 minutes or so. And I was like, goddamn, Cat Dog, you ain't shit. But 14 minutes ain't really long enough to do really nothing. I don't know what they could have been doing enough for 14 minutes. Maybe Selena was showing her a shot. Maybe she licked her cat one time, but it wasn't really nothing to do. I mean, you couldn't really get shit accomplished in 14 minutes. I don't know. I don't really know what that was all about. And so she ended up getting her wig snatched. I don't remember who snatched it, but all the girls was going at Cat Dog throat, and she was loving the chaos. That bitch there is ridiculous. Okay, and my thing was, what exactly was all that for? Like, bitch, what was that for? Like, what was the point of that? Like, you literally just went in there and started shit for no entire reason. For what? For what? Like, what did you stand to accomplish by all of that? I don't know. So we finally get to the eliminations. And child, Bambi, Erica, and Cassie come out wearing all black. I said, these hoes going to a funeral or a fucking elimination? And then Erica with that outfit, I don't know if that was a camel toe or what. If that's a camel toe, that bitch got a big ass fucking camel toe. I was like, I don't know. I didn't like that. It just looked like a little pointy little dingling or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was definitely giving camel toe. So anyway, Deacon O and Migos was picked for the bottom two. Now I'm gonna tell you straight out, I knew when Migos and Deacon O was put to the bottom two. I already knew that it was fixing to be Deacon O. I already knew. Anyway, there was a lot of tea being spilled at this eliminations. Okay, so Pussy Breaker and Pee Wee went to going back and forth, telling on each other basically. Well, Pussy Breaker, okay. So if I'm remembering it correctly, y'all, because I don't started smoking, I'm a little buzzed. Oh God, ain't never damn bunny rabbits and fucking grasshoppers in my head at this point. Oh God. Okay, so Pussy Breaker and Pee Wee went to going back and forth. Okay, so Pee Wee, somebody called Pee Wee out for supposedly having something going on with Cheeky. And I said that like 4 episodes ago. I told y'all, I said Erica need to watch them too, because they got too much of a good little chemistry vibe between each other. I already said that she need to watch that shit there. And Pussy Breaker apparently fucked Pussy Lips before she left the show in Rat-a-tat. I think they said Rat-a-tat. Either Rat-a-tat or Pussy Lips or both. I think it was Rat-a-tat though. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Rat-a-tat, because I ended up hearing is word on the curb is that's the reason Erica sent Rat-a-tat home. Okay, she was trying to act like she didn't know, but she already knew that Rat-a-tat had done fuck Pussy Breaker. I don't know. Child, I guess we'll get into it, because in the cliffhanger for the next episode, Pussy Breaker gonna admit that he slept with one person on the show. Okay, it was a lot of shit being exposed. Next episode, it's gonna be good. I don't know, y'all. I see that some of y'all feel some type of way towards Erica because of that, the monkey comment or whatever. Woo de woo. Me personally, I didn't even cover that situation. Did I cover that? No, I don't think I covered that shit. Child, be so much drama, I can't keep up with every fucking thing. But I keep up with it. But would y'all like me to report on like shit like that? The love and hip hop people too. Just let me know, because I will report on it, because I be seeing like shit in blogs, and I be on the streets. So these social media streets. So I be doing a little something. But yeah, child. What the fuck was I saying? Like in real time, I am losing my thought. Jesus, got to be more careful. But yeah, y'all. I know, yeah. So yeah, some of y'all ain't fucking with Erica Mena or whatever. But the show itself is good. The cast is crazy as fuck. It's definitely a laugh. Like if you ain't got nothing else to do on a Sunday, you can definitely watch the show and laugh about it. Yeah. I don't know if she's gonna get a season 2 though. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah. That's why I knew I forgetting something. Yeah. So they ended up bringing Aaron the plumber in, and that's where the episode ended. Child, Erica was like, "What the fuck?" And he come back, "Hey, what's up?" Some shit. Coming in there looking crazy. I'm like, man, listen, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on over there, Zeus. All right. But with that being said, folks, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, this recap. Let me know y'all thoughts about everything in the comment section here. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, please and thank you, so you know when I'm dropping a new video, y'all automatically be clicked in or whatever. Woo. Yeah, y'all, let's run it up. Bitch trying to get monetized around here, so I need y'all to subscribe, okay? Don't cost you nothing, not yet. I'm just playing. I love y'all. Deuces.